I'm Martin Hyland. I am the 1,000th thrombectomy patient at CPMC. I was at a holiday party and I brought a bottle of champagne and I had opened that. I had a couple sips of champagne and I sat down. I had lost strength in my left side and I was trying to say to my friend who was sitting next to me, something's wrong. Somebody in the room said, he's having a stroke. And then immediately, one of my other friends said, I'm calling an ambulance.
Thrombectomy literally means to remove a thrombus, to remove a blood clot. So, most strokes are caused by blockage of a blood vessel.
Within the last decade, I would say there's been significant advances in thrombectomy procedures where we can now physically remove these thrombi and these clots from the brain that are causing the stroke. And we see tremendous outcomes. Patients who would have been disabled, who are able to walk out of the hospital on their own 2 feet.
I can't tell you how surprised I was to wake up and be fine. I couldn't believe it. I was giving myself, the little test myself. I'm squeezing my own hands.
So, reaching 1,000 thrombectomies is a pretty extraordinary accomplishment. I think it shows the dedication of CPMC to being a referral center for a specialized procedure that can dramatically impact the outcomes of stroke patients, a procedure that's not widely available.
Mills Peninsula joined CPMC in providing thrombectomies to patients in Northern California. We started first initially small and then have now grown in partnership with the CPMC team to provide thrombectomies not only to patients within the San Mateo County area, but also with patients within the larger expanded Sutter network.
We have a really highly integrated program that spans 2 hospitals, CPMC in Mills Peninsula. It spans an outpatient clinic at SPMF. It involves the CPMC telestroke program, which will soon be turned into a Sutter-wide telestroke program coming your way this year. It includes a mobile stroke unit, which is the only one in Northern California.
30 years ago, we didn't have the technology that we have today. Now we've got an entire team of stroke neurologists, neurointerventionalists, and neurosurgeons that all work very collaboratively, and CPMC has been a leader in research.
We didn't know he was the 1,000th thrombectomy when he came to the hospital and when I did the thrombectomy, but he's in that subcategory of patients because he was recognized really quickly by bystanders, people he was with at the time, because he got to us quickly and was identified as a patient who was having a stroke and needed a higher level of care. We were able to intervene very quickly.
A couple of friends of mine had somehow maneuvered to come into my room for a minute, and they looked at me, and it just filled me with absolute delight and joy. I was doing a little dance for them. I'm okay, I feel fine, and it did them a world of good to see that I was all right.
Seeing Martin today has been very inspiring because I know he did so well, and I know that other patients can also do well if they are able to recognize stroke symptoms and be able to come to our hospital for treatment.
And I hit the jackpot. They had a stroke center, they had a brilliant surgeon, they had this incredible care.
Mr. Hyland went completely back to normal, had a complete recovery, which is just so gratifying to see.
It's astounding to me. This is a higher order of surgery that I didn't even know existed, and I get to be a beneficiary of it.